can talk Thursday Night Football, but like I'm not gonna lie, there was something more important than Thursday Night Football, but related to the Cowboys to talk about that we just completely forgot to talk about
What do you mean?
on Monday because I believe it had already came out on Monday, unless I'm
Talking about
mistaken.
Jerry Jones talking about penis?
Yeah.
That's really what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That came out like a week ago.
Okay, so we completely forgot to talk about it.
Did we forget, or was that on the docket?
What do you mean?
Was that on the... Were we supposed to talk about
No,
that?
I remember it happening, and then us just I remember it happening, and then this week seeing like people still talking about it, and then me just thinking like we never talked
No.
about that.
But
And it's
what's funny is I just saw the clip today from the... what's that podcast called? Rec Room?
I don't know. There's
With
a lot of podcasts.
used to be Darren Bates. Now he's a coach.
Still,
Like,
I'm not sure.
It's literally 4 dudes, former NFL players. Clinton Portis was just on.
The pivot.
No, it's like a way setup. Darren Bates, the dude with the big.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
Clinton Portis was just on, which was funny. But no, they just watched the video of Jerry talking about 6'5", 250, 9-inch hands, 8.5-inch.
All right. Okay. See, here's my thing though.
Let me try to get some context here.
Like, okay, see, because, and I'm not gonna be like, all right, I guess I'll be on some like white boy shit, but is there not like a world or a chance, like a possibility, where Jerry Jones was like trying to be funny?
Jerry has a sense of humor.
Like Jerry Jones might be a funny person, like he might have a sense of humor, and because I'm not gonna lie, people jumped to like some like. I mean, people just jump to crazy accusations like as soon as
people
this came
jump
out.
to the immediately. They were like, he's measuring people's dicks out here.
Yeah, and it's like bro.
I think we would have found out about this a long time ago if fucking Troy Aikman and fucking all the boys were getting their dick sizes. Oh, that wasn't Jerry.
According to Skip Bayless, Troy would have been okay with that, but
that's what he said.
Do you not know the whole thing about Skip Bayless and Troy Aikman?
I'm remembering.
Yeah, Skip had like crazy accusations.
I'm remembering now. Yes,
back in the day, that's a whole other discussion for a different podcast. But no, I mean Jerry Jones sitting there with Jamie Foxx. And, he was sitting there, 4'3", and then he said 9 and 3 hands.
He said 5'9.5", 210, 4'1", 140, 3 and 9-inch hands and an 8.5-inch dick.
Yeah, see, it's like I think he was joking. I think Jamie cut it off because no NFL owner wants to be seen under that light, making that type of joke. And I mean,
when is this from?
That's another thing. Is this just from practice? Like,
it's also like an iPhone video.
I think he was on Instagram Live.
Gotcha. Oh, Jerry can't be on Live.
He was on Instagram. Jamie was on Instagram Live.
No, I know, but Jerry can't be on anyone else's Instagram Live.
On IG Live, and he like ended it right after he said that.
Yeah. But yeah, he says he doesn't recall saying it.
Who is he talking about? Do we know that?
I don't know.
Do we know? Can we figure out what player Jerry Jones was talking about? Because
why do you want to know?
I don't know.
Why do you want to know, dude? What's going on, dude?
Bro, I don't know. Bro,
you don't know?
Think about it, bro. I don't know. No, but honestly, I thought it was a funny setup to just ask who's he talking about, but then you made it all gay.
No, I mean it hit me late.
It is fun. No, but I mean it's just I would have thought that would have been like.
I mean, honestly, it could have been about no one in particular.
Well, yeah, but they were like running a play, and then he was like, you see him, like blah blah.
But also, that is funny. Like that's old dude humor. That's saying a dude who's 5'9".
I mean, it's funny.
Is tucking it into his sock. Like that's
it's funny. It's
yes.
funny, and but also, but like I was saying, I would have assumed like they would have figured out who he was talking about. Asked that person like, "Hey, did you hear what?"
So no one knows, but Benjamin Watson said it wasn't him. Which, here's the thing: if they're gonna be like, well, obviously Benjamin Watson's not 5'9", he's a tight end. But if those were my measurements, and someone was like, yeah, it's me, like Danny Amendola.
Yeah, no, he was talking about me. Actually, I think I was at Dallas practice that day.
You were
I was at
2021.
Dallas practice that day. That
Yeah,
was in
yeah.
2021.
I think so.
That's from that. No, how is that this long ago? Then why is this just now?
Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I can't.
There's no way that's from 2021. That would have
Probably
been
not.
that'd have been such a viral video.
I saw a 2021 thing. I don't know. I guess this
No
is
way.
this is recent. Okay.
It had to be recent.
But also,
no.
who cares?
But the actual game, Thursday Night Football between Dallas and the Giants. So I mean, we both picked Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, Dallas kind of sucks.
No, Dallas sucks, and both of these teams to me feel almost somewhat similar in their offense. Run game sucks. Both sides. They have superstar receivers. Malik is an absolute animal.
Okay.
And I think that Daniel Jones is obviously worse than Dak, but with the offense that the Cowboys have, it's a one-trick fucking get it to CD type of. Like, Brandon Cooks had a nice catch early in the game, and a few other guys caught some balls, but it's like, get the ball to fucking CD, he'll figure everything out. They don't have much outside of that. The run game's nothing. They're not high powered, and they're lucky their defense held against the Giants' comeback.
Yeah, so if unless CD can just roam, Dallas is screwed.
Dallas is fucked.
I mean,
Right
Dallas
now,
absolutely nothing going on offense. And then on the flip side of that, for the Giants, look, especially for the Giants and the hate Daniel Jones gets, they didn't look that bad. They didn't look too bad. They, like you said, absolutely no run game.
No.
But at the
they
same
have Singletary
time,
now?
Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, I don't know. When you compare, see, if you look at Daniel Jones' stat sheet, you look at the box score, shit, you just watch the game. He was doing every single thing, and the Giants, their offense, they were doing every single thing except getting the ball in the end zone. They were getting to the
penalties were horrible. What was that? Second quarter, threw a bomb to the right sideline, went out at the one, ended up getting stopped kicking a field goal. Like so many fucking drives that could have ended in touchdowns ended in field goals, and a shit ton of penalties, a shit ton of offensive fuck ups. None of it was very good.
It's crazy if they had like a running back who was like really good and like could put an entire offense on his back and like score a lot.
Like that one guy.
Like that. Oh, he's an Eagle now. Damn. Fuck. Saquon, he would look really good on the Giants.
Saquon would look great on the Giants.
That would make.
I don't know why they haven't picked him up.
They don't know why they don't have him. Make him
but no.
Him, but
I mean, the last time they made the playoffs, Saquon went absolutely nuts, carried the entire fucking team. Last year, Saquon got hurt. They had absolutely nothing. There's all this hype around the Giants and Brian Daboll and Daniel Jones. And Daniel Jones got paid, and it was all off the back of Saquon. They have nothing. Malik is a freak of nature. You see what he did to that fucking DB? That was a rookie or whatever. He wasn't a starter, but he fucking slipped his ass.
Disgusting.
I was like, how the fuck did he get wide the fuck open? And he's like, die.
Yeah,
touch earth.
Neighbors is ridiculous.
No, it's nuts.
I mean,
but
they
now they're calling
everything.
they're like, how can we get Neighbors a better quarterback? It's like, don't pay the shit dick $40 million a year.
But Daniel Jones, okay, look, the last two games, Daniel Jones does not look bad. It's
No.
just plain and simple. That's just that's all I can say. If they had any type of run game, they they probably would have won that game versus Dallas.
Mm-hmm. Now, I think that the Cowboys look much worse than we expected. So, like, bad teams, like the Saints. Didn't the Saints piss on them?
Yes.
The Saints look way better in that game than they actually are. The Ravens in the first half looked incredible, and the Dallas defense looked like it had nothing. It's like we expect the Cowboys to be better, so when a bad team plays pretty decent against them, it feels like the Giants are better, but the Giants aren't as bad as they were last year, and I think a lot of it's because of Malik Neighbors.
I mean, I don't necessarily think it means the Giants are better. I think it says a lot more about Dallas, the fact that the Giants had 5 field goals and still had the ball at the end of the game and could have won it. The only thing they had to do was get in the end zone. That was the one thing they could not do the entire night. So, I mean, they just proved how bad the Cowboys really are right now.
Yeah. That game should not have been, like, with the way that the Giants fucked that game up. They had nothing going on offense. It was real bad to see.
But just as a quarterback and being a poor passer, the way Daniel Jones is talked about, look fine to me.
It wasn't that bad.
Look fine to me throwing the football.
Yeah.
But I'm obviously we ain't no experts when it comes
he had
to
some
that.
great passes. The pick at the end of the game, it's like whatever.
See, yeah, that's the other thing.
That doesn't like that's gonna show up on the stat sheet. It's like no, he just threw it up. That's a
he had to chuck it up
from like the 40 or something. Like
he had to chuck it up. But I mean, besides that, 20-15. Dallas has nothing going.
And it's like I don't know what. Like it's not like they have a running back who hasn't gotten going yet. It's like Rico Dowdle and fucking Zeke. It's like
it's just Zeke. They don't have a good running back.
No, I know, but it's like usually a team that has a slow start. It's like there's something. It's like no, CD needs to be out there and catch the ball a shit ton for us to do anything. They're not scary.
They're not. They're not scary at all.
And shit. We don't look too bad up there.